the World Surf League's qualifying series, along with both women's and men's championship tours here on the mainland of Europe. It is a good afternoon as we get set to resume competition here. Here is a look at his rookie year on the championship tour. You see him sitting on the Jeep leaderboard there, way down. And local knowledge will pay out quickly here for Frederico Morais. Big backhand arcs to start. Somehow he finds a big clean wave face here, and he'll really put the rest of the field to test here. The big, strong, lanky frame of Frederico Morais gets some good turns to post the opening ride of the encounter for 2017. Let's break down this opener.
Yeah, nice opening maneuver here from Frederico. You know, just so solid on his feet, Gigs. I mean, he never looks rattled, he never looks rushed. Just nice, clean, smooth surfing from him. And, you know, we talked about those first couple of results he had at the beginning of the year. One solid maneuver, garnering a big score over 517. Let's have a look at all the guts of the score comes from that turn right there. Totally committed to it, and then banged it off the whitewater. So first wave of the day, first wave of the heat is going to they're going to keep it relatively low. And is going to be the benchmark though, so from now on everything will be judged.
Judging panel working with that set of criteria at every one of not only the championship tour stops but also this year, the qualifying series. Look at Ethan Ewing here, tight swing and rotation in the lip there, two quick maneuvers back to back. Of course, that combination of major maneuvers plays a part as a bulletin point when we start talking about the criteria. Everything else is variables of that. Let's have a look at Ethan Ewing.
Yeah, opting on his backhand again. Nice turn there to kick things off. And a vertical snap. So two solid maneuvers. I'm sort of looking more at the Frederico Morais. I wish I had that back in my day, that's for sure.
Having a look at wave number 2 underway for Ethan Ewing. Finds itself a nice clean pocket here. Now, we know it's hard tide, so there are some bowls on the inside. And there's a big one for a lip line float. And quick work from Ethan Ewing. We'll see the judges go back to work for the Australian.
We're talking about surfing big, you know, that's what Frederico did. He held the rail, he made those turns look way more dynamic. Ethan Ewing a little lighter on his feet, so kind of trying to hold that rail. Nice vertical turn there, and I love this finish. You know, just that free fall drop at the end there. So Ethan will take the lead with this wave. And a great connection with the lip there, beautiful timing. Kind of looks like he's in cruise control here at the moment.
And Frederico will inspect but reject a wave number 2 choice there.
Maybe less is more in these beachies, so focus on two solid maneuvers.
Nearly 12 minutes into the encounter, first wave now for Tomas Hermes. Nice definition, and that was a critical section right there. We've just finished discussing that judging criteria, and he'll go super upside down.
Yeah, I'm sort of looking at Ethan's first wave, very similar, connecting nicely there, but this last turn, definitely way more dynamic, way more critical in the pocket there from Tomas Hermes, and A for, tell you what, give him some good points for the dismount, that's for sure. Nice slashing maneuver there, just taking his time, and then the vertical snap at the end. So this was more of just a setup maneuver, just to keep some speed going through the inside, and then connecting nice and vertical, throwing the tail a bit with that free fall drop. Nice and critical there for Tomas Hermes.
Well, competition now really rolling forward here in this heat. A little over 17 minutes to go here.
And we can see guys having a look here.
Live action now, wave number 3. Frederico Morais will offer a throwaway wave in the context of the heat. 1,560 points. We talked that qualification number. It's up at about 19,000. Here we go, nice big square hit. Frederico Morais will ramp over the second section. So quick succession there.
Nice opening maneuver from Frederico, and again right there, so two solid turns, going to back up that 517. I mean, he's only looking for a real small score to get himself up into the top 2 gigs, and so you could pretty much say that's going to do it. Maybe not as much as his 517, not enough open face right there, but Tomas up and riding.
Here we go, in and out for the diminutive Brazilian, just fine.
And find themselves in that top 10 situation. Ethan Ewing could be one of those guys. He's needing results both on the QS as well as the WCT rankings. Surfing a little freer here today. Was out there warming up earlier. He's looking pretty sharp.
And the fact of the matter is, he is our reigning world junior champion. So there's always that pressure now for Ethan Ewing. He's bought himself that pressure. As we see Tomas Hermes, the Brazilian, looking to qualify. Busy here. smaller wave than his previous picks.
Let's have a look at Thomas's wave. Just milking it through. Nice little snap. I like the finish here. Connects nicely. Gets that board all the way back around, but it is it's not going to be a huge score for Tomas. And there it is, a 2.60. So need the size of the wave. I think the size let him down here. Giggs surfed nicely on it. A couple of nice little turns there, but just enough to get himself into that number 2 spot.
Joining us here as we follow the action in the World Surf League's qualifying series, Ethan Ewing. Top corner jam, lovely rotation up in that top angle. Floats over that white water. Doesn't want to lose too much ground. Last year, Potts, he was sitting at number 1. Let's have a look here. Frederico, the pride of Portugal, underway. Beautiful big clean lines, and he really lets go of that turn. That is going to see him trying to up his numbers here. He is your heat leader, but it's not a match. He's leading with a set of 5s. Waves are cleaning up here. A couple of waves in the set still to offer, and Thomas Hermes. Keep the rails nice and loose. Now it is Europe, and these big end sections can prove hazardous. That one he navigates very well. Brings a nice polished performance there, trying to ditch his 2.6 out of the scoreline.
Let's have a look at Frederico's nice opening maneuver. Talk about surfing big, just holding that rail as long as he can off the bottom, gaining speed, and then unleashing a big turn. So looking to replace a 5.17 to increase his scoreline. Tomas is looking to better a 2.6. I think maybe only just. Little turn right there, and then finished off. Watch how quick the snap is, Giggs, as he comes off and blam, just really unloads that last maneuver. So Ethan was looking for a 4.51, didn't get it, Giggs. So still in that 3rd spot, but that turn right there, nice, quick, real zippy surfing from Thomas Hermes. And let's have a look at Ethan's turn here. Big snap. Kind of got a bit of drift, you know. I think he sort of didn't drive out of it. I think the judges want to see that. You know, he sort of connected and sort of paused at the top and then free fell down.
Got a 9th here in Cascais last year, so he's kind of happy with the lineup. There's your heat leader. In and out for Frederico. But having a look at...
A bit of a gap between himself and Ethan Ewing. Ethan needs a good score here, Giggs.
Watching the young Australian here rip into turn 1. This will be his last effort, and that's a solid, defined turn. Now really going through the proverbial gearbox here as he winds up turns here. Kind of just let it slip a little bit there.
Wow.
The clock will hit 1 minute, Potts, and Ethan Ewing is going to run out of time here. Here's our heat leader. Another spill for Morais. No harm, no foul there. He is leading with a 5.83 and a 5.5. There was a lion's share to talk about in this first half of the wave.
He started well, didn't he? So getting the ball rolling here, getting that speed up, connecting nicely. This next turn really as well. The points will come from big snap there from Ethan Ewing. Another nice turn. Then kind of almost a little bit off balance there, which sort of really threw him off balance, and he's going to really hinder the scoring potential just a little bit. And he goes down again.
Thomas Hermes, and he's going to find another advancing heat result here, and the win is going to go to Frederico Morais. Good solid job here from the local. Stay with us. We're covering the EDP Billabong Pro Cascais.